Hi. Today, we will see how to implement a button on a notification body in a Flutter Android app. First, we need to install some packages. Open the pubspec.yaml file. Here, in the dependencies section, write these two lines. These are the packages to handle notifications and the runtime permissions. Then, click this pub-get button and let the packages install. Now, this notification package has a bug in it. So after installing this package, if you run the app, you will see some Java error regarding desugaring. I'm not going into depth explaining what this error is. Instead, I will show you the solution. So, if you are facing this desugaring error, follow the next step, otherwise, you may skip it. OK. Open the Android folder. Then, the app folder. Here, open the build, Gradle, KTS file. Now, in this compile options block, write this line. And then, go all the way down in the file, and write this dependencies block as shown. That's it. Now that the error will not bother us. OK. Let's see the Dart code now. Open the main.dart file. These are the imports. In the main function, we run an app called myApp. This is the myApp class. Here, we create a material app. We define the title, theme, and home page of the app. The home page would be myHomePage class. This is the myHomePage class. Here we create a state of this class, whose name is _myHomePageState. This is the _myHomePageState class. Here, we will actually design our app. First, we have an instance of the Flutter Local Notifications plugin class. When any app loads, this init_state function gets called. Here, we call the init notification settings function. This is the init notification settings function. Here we configure some initial settings of the notification. And the most important part is this line of code. When the user clicks anywhere on the notification, the onDidReceiveNotification response attribute gets triggered. Here, we are going to call the onNotificationTapped function when the user clicks anywhere on the notification body. We will see this function later. Now, let's see the UI. In the build function, we create a scaffold widget upon which we will build other widgets. This scaffold widget has two important attributes. One is the appBar attribute, and one is the body attribute. In the appBar attribute, we create the toolbar of the app. And in the body attribute, we create the rest of the UI. Here, at the center of the screen, we have an elevated button. The show notification is written on the button. When the button is clicked, first, we check if the notification permission has been granted by the user or not. If granted, we call the show notification function. If permission is not already granted, then we ask for permission. This is the ask permission function. Here, we ask for the notification permission from the user. If the user grants the permission, we call the show notification function. Otherwise, we show a snack bar that says, permission denied. Now, this is the show notification function. First, we configure various notification channel related attributes like ID, name, description, etc. And this is the important attribute called actions. Here we show two buttons on the notification. One is a cancel button, and one is an OK button. We apply IDs to these buttons so that later, when these buttons are clicked, we know which one was clicked using these IDs. Writing this show user interface as true attribute is very important. Otherwise, even if you click these buttons, nothing will happen. Then, we store all those configurations in this variable. Then we call this Flutter Local Notifications plugin.show function. This function shows a notification on our device. Here we pass some numerical ID, title, content, and the configuration variable. Now, this is the on notification tapped function. When the user clicks anywhere on the notification body, including the two buttons, this function gets called. So here, using the IDs of the two buttons, we check which button was called and accordingly show a snack bar. Instead of snack bar, you can do anything you want, like navigating to a new page or something. If the user clicks anywhere else other than the buttons, then this else block is triggered. And finally, this is a function to show a snack bar. Okay. Let's run the app. So, we have a button at the center of the screen. First, we will grant permission to show the notification. And see, we get a notification on the screen. And see, the notification body has two buttons, OK and Cancel. When I click the OK button, we see a snack bar, OK button clicked. And when I click the Cancel button, we see a snack bar, Cancel button clicked. And see, when I click somewhere else on the notification body, we get a snack bar, Notification clicked. So that's it. The link to download this code is given in the description box under this video. Thanks for watching.